Hello, everybody, and welcome to more Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's do... Are these all audio logs? Let's do the audio logs first, and then we'll listen to Silence. From Ted Faro.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the Savior and the Martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Oh, is that it? Who's this from?
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Okay.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Aw. Also, I don't really think that this is creepy. That's for what she fucking did for humanity, that's fitting. Jesus Christ.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Not in the way you mean.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound.
Really?
I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Ooh, am I gonna go and explore her home at some point? Okay, so it's telling me to go in there. So obviously we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go over here. And by over here, I meant we're gonna go explore this room straight ahead of us. Yes. That is totally what I meant.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. but he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Okay. So, no one likes Ted. Fuck Ted. I kind of agree with that sentimentality. Oh, hello. I'm glad I went over here. Is there a drop down? No, there's not. I was just tripping. Haha! Secrets! Or watch this actually be the way I'm supposed to go. And I'm just expediting the process. Okay. I don't get why there would be 2 doors like this in a row, but whatever. Ooh, supply crate. Okay. Some stuff I couldn't grab. What are you?
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Alright, what's in here? Okay. Ah! Oh. I was kind of expecting a cutscene to play. Figured I'd do a flashy entrance into it. So then it would look really weird when Aloy just walks into the scene. Come on. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? We've got nothing except for the way to go, apparently. Yeah, it looks like I can get in there, so really.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
Sweet.
I'm on my way.
Ah! Oh. God damn it, game. I mean, thank you for letting me just casually catch it, but... And controller shaking again. That's always a good sign. Come on. Up, up, up. There we go. Hello.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
The fuck are you talking about, Ted? Ted, did you not only make the robots that doomed humanity, but then proceeded to doom humanity even further by setting fucking Hades loose like the piece of shit human being you are? After this person was able to go, oh, by the way, I found a way to save the entirety of humanity. Or, well, I should correct that. Not save the entirety of humanity, but give humanity a chance to go on. Ted, you fucking dickhead, I swear to God. If you were a person in real life, I would nut punch you. Okay, so that's where I want to go. Hang on. I'm gonna go this way first, I think. So it looks like there's stuff that I can do over here. Search the ruins for the master override. Okay, now this is starting to look more like where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, this is where I'm supposed to exit. Okay. So it looks like I've come to the end of this mission then. Alright. Eh. Come on. Oh, thank you. Ah, no, I want to go out of the door first. There was an opening, Aloy. Oh. Well, that's particularly gruesome.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
Oh, God.
The alphas were in there.
Did fucking Ted... There's nothing else in here for me to investigate. There's just this to interact with.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Fuck you, Ted!
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Detecting atmosphere.
Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Fuck you, Ted! Ah! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck. Fuck you, Ted. That's, guess that's all I want to say.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
As fucking cunty as Ted was, like, at least life still went on, but that's, like, in spite of what he did.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Let me guess, it's gonna get attached to my spear, and I'm gonna have to override Hades. Oh, it's the Master Override, herpaderp, of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, what's behind this, this door over here? Just a supply crate? Okay. Fucking Ted.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
I can try, Silence. And by I can try, I mean I'll do exactly that, because I'm a badass lady. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, Aloy. There we go. Fucking killing all of humanity wasn't enough for Ted. He had to try to doom the next generation as well. Fucking Ted. What's with guys named Ted? Looking at you, fucking Ted Mosby. Not that there's anything actually wrong with you. It's just the only other character named Ted that I can think of.
Here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this.
Okay.
When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
Ew.
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Oh shit.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
We gonna stop him.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Tell me everything you know about Hades.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story.
I've got time,
Then
motherfucker.
get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
Hades.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
The Spire.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Why, the Karja?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
Probably because they're already
The
fanatics.
Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Okay. Makes sense. Neither of you cared about Meridian. Oh my god.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more?
Yeah, he's got a point.
Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Good.
I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Why'd you betray them?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward.
And then tried to kill you.
The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
Yep.
I've been a fugitive ever since.
Well,
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth.
and you did.
I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
I'm sure people already probably still do use that saying. There's still history. It's a short history. It's nothing you won't do for knowledge. You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. I'll go with that one.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really.
Okay.
So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence!
I mean, it won't be for you.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere.
Going to the Forbidden West.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
So, did I just get his spear now? Doesn't look like I have a different spear. Oh, attach it to the lance. Okay. Oh, he's got a really cool looking spear. Sweet. Haha, it is my spear now. Haha, haha. Oh, this is new. Oh, wait, no, is it? Error, ident tags missing, unverified format, data integrity unknown. What? Huh?
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Well, shit. Oh, I have all the hologram ones. Cool. I'm only missing 4 text data points. There's a lot of the ones in the world that are missing, but fuck it. I don't need those for the platinum trophy. I don't give a shit.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Yeah. Come on, come on. Drop to ledge. I said. Whoop. And repel! Oh, that's right. I probably just have to go to Meridian, don't I? Yep, totally just have to go to Meridian. So, we'll see you guys over here.
Pick up the noise?
Alright. Oh, Sobek Journal. Do I have it now? I do have it now. File damage under repair. So I guess this is just the total of those, I guess? Alright, well. Let's read. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of starship bridges on those cheesy old sci-fi vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing Zero Dawn project labs, drawing up protocols. The base for repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect. It makes me feel watched, on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak, scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, hollow theaters, and first residence blocks at Zero Dawn site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pacific Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Gonna catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the Zero Dawn site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there, we'll spin her up past 1.0T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Okay. What the fuck did I get first? Okay. I see what special items I have now. Okay. Anywho, I just noticed my health bar is blue now. Huh. That's a thing I wasn't expecting. Oh, is it because I have the shield thingy so it'll turn a different color when I get hit? Oh, whoops, give me 1 second. Okay, we're good to go. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm on the bridge. I'm going not the way I want to go.
No, I'm awake and alert.
I'm awake and... Oh, that's awesome.
Should be out there fighting machines.
Are you talking about yourself or you're talking about me? Because one of those things is kind of incredibly condescending for you to say to just some random person you haven't met until this point in time. That you've probably heard about, but... Although I just get to go and talk to Sun King Avad. Nobody else needs to be there. I can just run up and be like, Yo, Avad, how's it going?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Oh, fuck off.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
Oh ho ho.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Which is a lot because I've completed literally everything else in this game, so... Anything else?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Ooh, do I get to make choices about, like, where resources are going to go? In terms of, defense, the defense of Meridian and pretty well everywhere else?
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Hey, you ain't going nowhere.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Good.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
I've done literally everything in the game, so
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I might have to. That sounds cool.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. That's what happens
I
now.
suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright. So, we've got a few different objectives. Let's review some preparations. Okay, is there anything that I can just fast travel to? Okay, so this is just resting. This will be preparations at the ridge. I suppose I might want to come at it from this angle. So we'll see you guys over here. This way! Wait, this is the way, right? Hang on. Yes! Let's go check and see how defenses are doing at the ridge. I'm assuming I will be able to direct stuff if I go here, so gonna go ahead and assume that there's a purpose for it.
Polish that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Oh, it's you guys. Yo.
Little Huntress. You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fuck yes.
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Nah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
And you've changed your
I don't
outfit
think
every
I know you
time.
at all, but I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else.
Ooh.
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all.
Yeah.
I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Can I talk to Uthid?
I only fight when I have to. But by the time I have to, I usually want to. I've put something special on the tips of my arrows for the eclipse. It's too bad Bahavas isn't here to see his little friends crushed. I only fight when I have to.
Okay.
But by the time I have to,
There's no talk to him. What about you? Who are you? Teb!
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
Huh.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Oh, that's useful information.
When you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Someone's gonna die, though.
A woman as
This
Sunhawk
place
of the Lodge.
Really
The
couldn't
sun
be
has
more
risen
different
on a
from
new
Sacred
day.
Land, could it? There are materials like I've
I
never
bet those
seen in the
traitors
markets above.
Oseram will just conveniently loot.
Oh. Oh, are they gonna... Okay. I see how this is working. I do more stuff and it unlocks more. Okay. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far's Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem, of course, The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long, all right. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet, or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship Bridges on those cheesy old sci-fi vids. I think I already read this one. I did. So this one I haven't read. Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating. Dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for Zero Dawn staff. Seriously. As though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the President's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African CIV bridges are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. Or brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, and about to start its death crawl up to South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The news is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Under repair. Oh, this one's a voice one. I'm assuming I talk to more people and I will get more.
I tried to explain stitchers and makers to these Karja. You'd think that wouldn't take much explaining.
That's what I said.
This place really couldn't be
Oh,
more
you already said
different
that too.
from the sacred land.
What up here? What do you guys have to say? I don't. Oh, you're one of the ones that I helped with your thing.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
Yes.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait. From their metal bones, I'll make my armor and my song.
Okay.
My spear is sharp. My will is like the oldest ice.
Okay.
If I live or die, they'll call my name down glacier cracks. From their metal bones, I'll make my armor and my song.
Okay, what do you have to say, Alita? Oh, Alita!
Alita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
If it's a health potion... Oh, it was an antidote. I mean, thank you, I guess.
Father understood that I couldn't just stand by in my garden. Maybe this battle can finally end the war between the Karja. I should finish up here before the fighting starts. Father understood that I couldn't just stand by in my garden.
Let's go see here.
As many as I have.
Oh, wait, if I spared
I love
what's
it
his
when you
nuts.
say things like that. It's so
He would have fought me anyways.
cheerful.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home.
Oh, I remember you.
It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
I
Like
remember you now.
said, we'll stop Helis cold. Together. I hear they call you the Anointed now. The matriarchs and their rituals. Jan's probably eating it up.
Yeah.
It's strange to fight alongside the Karja. But I guess they're like any tribe. Some kind, some vicious. Like you said, we'll stop Helis cold. Together.
I wonder if I didn't kill Nil, if he would still be here. If he would be here to fight. If I just refused his offer for a fight. Ah, yes. Oh, thank you, Petra.
Petra.
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Heh.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Yes. Yes. Need to test one
Can
out?
I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
I can. Oh. Oh, thank you, Petra. Oh my god, this is new. This is even more ridiculous. Wait, what?
Should give me the upper hand.
Oh, it's not gonna let me take it off here. Oh my god.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
Hey, Striders. Oh. You saw nothing. Oh, the Striders are gone now. Wonder how far these will go. Okay, well I don't see them explode. Ah, fuck it. I'll just take out the last target.
See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Oh,
You know that
Petra.
I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Shit's gonna
We'll
die.
see each
Shit's
other
gonna get fucked
again,
up.
I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heat.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
Woo!
I don't make weapons for a living. It's more of a diversion. The city always ground my gears, but I'd miss it if it were gone. You take care of yourself and the cannons. I don't make weapons for a living. It's more of a diversion.
Okay, so that should be everybody here. Yeah, because now it's just giving me the spire. Oh my god, that's a ways away.
That's a nice spear, Uther.
Is there anybody else that I can talk
I like
to?
the way you grip it.
Oh god.
Enough, woman. The Shadow Carja. Now they have no claim on the throne.
So that's Teb. That's you guys. Is there anybody else here? I can't help but feel Nil would have been good for this. But I don't know if I can get by without killing him. Oh! Did I even talk to this person? I don't think I did. I think I just skipped over you. I'd apologize, but you're kind of forgettable. Oh!
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
The prison
you're
guard.
the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Heh.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Can't fault my prisoners' discipline. All those dawn drills have served them well. After it's all over, I might be the only one going back to the Rock. How'd you like that?
You'll find more people.
I've waited 2 years for this war to break. I can wait a little longer.
Jesus.
Can't fault my prisoners' discipline. All those dawn drills have served them well.
Alright, well, with all that being said and done, it's about time to end this episode, guys. So we'll see you at the Spire next time. Bye-bye.
Come here!
What? Ah! No!